Hey there! Thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor Hamza. Thanks for checking me out. I feel like singing that. So, I'm driving to work again. Here, I'm going to talk to you about another Mandela effect. And I think I got this one broken down for you. So, I don't have every Mandela effect broken down. And there are different types that I said before about Mandela effects to me. That's what I understand. And I'm just talking about the simplistic ones that seem pretty clear on their message. So I'm going to be breaking down those ones. Then there's more complicated ones that I will try to address later on, perhaps. But this is a pretty clear one. Someone messaged me on, was it Reddit? They're kind of nasty. I get attacked a lot online for posting things. You know what Jesus said about throwing pearls before swine. So that happens a lot. If I say something, I get attacked. But they want to know, the comment was really crazy. It said, if your God's so great, why does he make things so hard to understand? Well, first of all, I answered, and my glasses are crooked. Anyway, why is it so hard to understand? Well, maybe a couple of things. Maybe you're just stupid. Okay, so let's say that out loud. Maybe people are stupid. Maybe God's really, really, really smart, like a super intelligence, like God's smart. Hello. So that's one thing. And maybe you're not acting holy. So maybe you're not in a holy mind state filled with love. So when we have love, we can, if you love and trust somebody so much like God, you're going to get the answer. If you love God so much and you really pray about it, you're going to find out the answer. That's the way it is. And if you're acting holy, but if you're not holy, this is all going to seem like gobbledygook to you, and it's not going to make any sense. So that's what it's about. I feel like I'm making a meme about it and having you can't handle the truth, it's just people that can't handle, being close to God. They hate God because they just can't conceptualize the even idea. And then there being a God, then you have to actually change yourself. Nobody wants to change themselves. They're happy with themselves just the way they are. So, I'll get into this one. This one's pretty straightforward. And first of all, I'm honored to bring this to you. So here we go. This is Shaggy with Scooby-Doo. Love those guys. Great cartoon. I even love doing the voices. Hey, Shag! Love that. It's so much fun. Anyway, so Shaggy's Adam's apples disappeared. So what does that mean? And I think I have the correct interpretation for you. So with the beast system, with the new system that they're trying to implement and put in place, the Adam had the choice of eating the apple and not eating the apple. So when we see that in Scooby-Doo, in the cartoon, I know it sounds crazy, but in the Scooby-Doo cartoon, when Shaggy's Adam's apple disappeared, Shaggy was always portrayed as an idiot. So he's fumbling around with the dog that's talking. First of all, let's talk about that. He's an idiot. So he's always an idiot, doing things the wrong way, just wants to be lazy. So what is God saying there? God's saying that, yeah, if you want to be a lazy slackard and you want to not, work hard on yourself or try to better yourself, you're trying to do that, you know what's going to happen? Your choice is going to be taken away from you. The beast system is going to take over, and you're not going to have the ability to take that apple and bite into it or not. You're not going to have it. You're not going to have free will at all. So that's the message of that Mandela effect. I believe that this is correct. Now, some people say, well, I don't understand the Mandela effect. I don't understand it. If you understand what I just said, then the rest of it kind of breaks down and it makes sense. It's opposites. It's opposites about what changed. So the change is wrong. Scooby and Shaggy, with Shaggy, he always had an Adam's apple, okay? He always had it. Now it's disappeared. Now he doesn't have an Adam's apple. That's a pretty straightforward Mandela effect. You're saying, well, why would that be? Well, let's see. What's the opposite? First of all, he's an idiot. He's always acting funny. He's just bumbles around. They even have the bumbling soundtrack when he moves around. So when he's bumbling around, he's trying to solve a mystery. He's in a mystery. He can't figure things out. He's lost. He is totally lost. He doesn't know what's going on. Okay? Shaggy just happens sometimes at the end to solve the mystery with Scooby. They just happen upon always a bad monster that attacks him, and then he just happens to get away somehow. Usually in the cartoon, he gets taken away, and then he runs in and he finds his friends again. Okay, let's figure this formulatic thing out, right? So, but here it is. His Adam's apple disappeared. His ability to pick that apple, to choose, okay, to follow God or not follow God. That's what it's saying. That choose sounded like something that Shaggy would say. Choose. So his ability to choose to pick the apple or not pick the apple, well, that's gone. He doesn't have that choice. His Adam's apple is gone. He was never given the ability to make that choice anymore. So they're changing things a lot, right? They're changing. They're going to be making people from in vitro. They're making people synthetic. They're making people themselves. We have AI. We have all these things that are out there. And just real quick, on a side note, we have Elon Musk, and you have Zuckerberg. They want to do a fight. And where they want to fight, they're trying to fight in the Colosseum. What did Cercio said? Bread and circuses, give them bread and circuses, and their minds will stay, fall asleep. They are literally giving you bread and circuses to distract you. It's amazing. And nobody sees this stuff, really. It's just so right there in your face that all these bread and circuses, but you guys are missing it, right? What's sin? Sin's missing the mark. Everybody's missing it. You're missing what God is saying. And this is not even a complicated one. This is very straightforward, in your face. But people doubt themselves. They doubt everything. They don't have the faith. They just doubt everything. They say, no, that's just my mind playing tricks on me. That's just that I must have misremembered. Everybody else is right and I'm not. How could it be supernaturally changed? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, I spent years trying to figure out how that could change. What was it CERN? Was it not? Let's just look at it from the surface. Let's just take it as it is. What does it mean? And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just taking it from the surface. I'm just saying, hey, Shaggy's, his Adam's apple changed. Well, Adam's apple, what happens? What if there was no apple? What if there was no apple? Well, that would be Knowledge. What is the apple? That's knowledge. The knowledge is being taken away. Where are they hiding from you? They're hiding the internet. The internet's dead, right? That's what we see. Everybody's taking away the knowledge. They're hiding things. They're hiding things about Jeffrey Epstein. They're hiding all the stuff. They're hiding all the things. But you know what? God wants you to be aware of these things. God wants you to look, his messengers, what is he saying? What does it say in the Bible? They're blind. Well, what does that mean? You don't even need to see to know. That's what he's saying. You don't even need to see that the blind messengers really are blind to all the lies. That's what they're blind about. They're blind about the lies, and these things are the things of the truth. So that's what I wanted to say today. And my glasses are still very crooked, but they're expensive glasses. I found them, and I keep squishing them, and I keep moving them around. Anyway, instead of trying to give money to me, why don't you give money to a charity? That would be a good idea. Give money to the poor, give money to the homeless, help somebody else out today. Try to do the right thing, try to tell the truth, try to, act right, get right with God. That's what this is about, right? And let's understand the Mandela effects that were being shown from the surface, from the information that's showing. Instead of going all cuckoo crazy, let's try to do that right now. So I'm just trying to bring that out. So this is Mandela, a Mandela effect that was changed supernaturally, and now Shaggy's Adam's apple's gone, which again means that knowledge is being hidden, knowledge is being changed, everything's being hidden, your choices are being hidden, and there's things that should be exposed that aren't exposed. So God's showing you this, and that's a clear message and a clear sign. Anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share, as they always say. Have a great day. Bye-bye.